Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare. And the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's behind the runner to first. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez has it onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second. Time for baseball. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The windup and the 0-1. 65 degrees our temperature. Hoskins gathers it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Steph. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he takes a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And he lays off for ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Segura for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he popped him up. Here comes Dickerson, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit toward the hole. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Dickerson.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Corey Dickerson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that is swung on and missed as Mccann is retired for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in now, Mike Soroka. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Ronald Acuna waits on deck, and he popped him up. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The center field.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Baseman.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Soroka will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And now pitch on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
I got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and a strike now. Popped him up. Segura moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Markakis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Braves.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian Mccann.
Into the box, Brian Mccann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm.
Now
that was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Soroka at second. Acuna at first. 2 out in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. In the air to center. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman, who's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves are set down. Stepping up now, Aaron Nolaaaaaaaa.
Leading up for the Phillies, the pitcher, Aaron.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Andrew Mccann now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Hot shot to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Mccann.
Here's the catcher, Brian Mccann. He went down on strikes last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Dansby Swanson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. This is line to left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. So stepping in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting.
And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gene Segura standing in. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side. Tyler Flowers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Tyler
hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 5. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now that, hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Donaldson is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Nick Markakis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to count. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score.
Next foul.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 11.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian Mccann. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. 0-1 count and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And they get the force over there for the first out. Over to second, a double play.
The pitcher, number 19.
Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14. Matt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Two left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Mark Mccann comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Jay Bruce will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
The center fielder, Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. His career numbers against Mccann. He's gone 2 for 5. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You know, D-Row, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes, but I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Mccann pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder,
and now Bryce Harper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should